Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
He'll try to get this one on the ground, and he's only going to be... Line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs, time for 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Throwing right away is Mahomes. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll get this to the rookie from Tennessee. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Tight end going in motion here. Right back to him on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd and long. Man in motion here is Tucker. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3.
Hey, 57, 57.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Motion man is Rice. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. On play action, here's Milton. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Rice open. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 43.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. My color. My side.
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are out to a 21-10 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down.
15. 15.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
15.
So backed up
15.
after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. George Karlaftis there to make the play. They face second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 6. Man in motion here is Tucker. Now Milton. He's going to look for the home run ball. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play there for the Raiders. A gain of 66 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Here's Milton. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run. It's Mostert. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Milton. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Vegas. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 19 in the air. And the Chiefs have a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
And he's in! Rashee Rice! Touchdown, Chiefs! Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with Milton. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. Play action. Now it's Milton. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
For the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Hey, dribble it. Wait.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Hero 15. Yellow. Strike.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
This is a really well-executed comeback route. What they're teaching the receiver, out of the break point, you want to work both downhill back to the quarterback, but also towards the sideline, and that's exactly where the ball brought him. Great job keeping his feet in bounds to secure the catch.
Butker's kick is good. So we've reached halftime now on Black Friday, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Mahomes back to the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He is in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the play fake, it's Milton. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. On play action, here's Milton. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. On 2nd down, here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And if the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy, we could have a record-setting performance on our hands. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the air once more is Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On 4th down, here's Milton. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Oh, yeah. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Cade Otton. Touchdown, KC. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. This drive will start on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Fake the give, and now it's Milton. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A gain there of 27 yards. So a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do.
And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return is Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check smash, check smash.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
60 license, 60. Roll.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Inside the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Here's a run. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That's out quickly and complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
19, light. 19, 18. 19.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will take a knee here.